Do you ever ask yourself or think to yourself, why are other people around me or why are other people I see succeeding? Why are other people I see and know happy? Why are other people I see able to grab hold of life and move forward? Do you ever think that to yourself? One thing I can tell you, it's nothing to do with intelligence. It's nothing to do with luck. It's nothing to do with where they were brought up or location, whatever. Because I'll guarantee you there will be people somewhere in the world with exactly the same intelligence levels of you, similar backgrounds to you, similar levels of everything to you, who are achieving beyond what you are doing, who are getting more out of life than you are doing. Now, I'm not criticizing you right there. What I'm saying is that that is where you have to get to. If you want to improve and you want to grow and you want to develop, first of all, the baseline is there's somebody somewhere doing what you want to do already. They are achieving. It's an absolute fact. So you then come to the fact of why? Why are they doing it and you're not? Now, first of all, what a lot of people do, and I was guilty of this for a part of my life, was you mumble along, you bumble along every day and you're unhappy, you're not achieving, you're not getting where you want to get to. And you're almost subconsciously or even consciously waiting for that moment. Maybe that rock bottom. If you are in some form of real crisis, addiction, you're waiting for rock bottom. If you are in a mundane relationship job, you're waiting for something to happen to trigger you. That lightning bolt moment. I often hear and see people say, well, there was this magical moment. Those moments, actually, that moments do come. And we do have rock bottoms. We do have moments of minuscule inspiration. But what I'm talking about is the people who get change and get hold of it and then drive it forwards and make it part of who they are. They change totally and they don't change in a moment. Now, I'm afraid there's good news. We don't have to chase rock bottom. But if you want to change, it's done consistently. It is not a moment. Stop looking for a moment. Stop searching YouTube, TikTok, books for that moment, because it won't come. You may get a moment of inspiration, but it will go away again. The motivation will die again. The motivation will hide again. Now, this isn't meant to be negative. The really good news is this could be a breakthrough for you to do something. What you have to do is start now, not tomorrow, start now by changing small parts of your thinking. First of all, you can't change habits, you can't change results, you can't change where you are today just by that, but what you can do is immediately change your thinking, your thoughts on something, your thoughts on who you identify as, your thoughts of who you think you are. I'm going to use an example of me. I thought of myself as a successful person. I became very successful. I fell into the trap of alcoholism, very owned about it. The problem was then, I didn't see myself as a successful person. I didn't see myself as a happy person. I saw myself as an alcoholic. I saw myself ashamed of myself. I was ashamed. And I kept repeating that over and over and over again. Whatever habits you have today, whatever you do, whether it is addiction like I had, or whether it is just unhappiness, or whether it is mundane job, or whatever it is, you've created that by constantly reinforcing what you see yourself as by your thinking. You are constantly telling your subconscious brain, I am this person. I am that person. That is who I am. I've talked about this on another video, is that people constantly say, oh, I'm unlucky. Your brain will just look for things that you can then say, oh, I was unlucky. Now, what's really amazing, and again, talked about this, the people who are successful, people who are achieving, other people will look at them and say, oh, well, you're lucky. Now, there's no luck. It's they're constantly finding opportunities. They're constantly working on themselves. So how do we go about this? It's all well and good me sat here saying this. How do we go about it? You've got to change your thinking. So there will be something in your life right now that you're not comfortable with who you are and what's happening in your life. Now, I want you to really think about how you think of yourself in that situation. We'll use something dramatic like alcohol. For me, I saw myself as an alcoholic. How did I get sober? AA didn't get me sober. Books didn't get me sober. Videos didn't get me sober. I got myself sober. How did I get sober? By thinking I was a sober person. I stopped thinking I was an alcoholic. I stopped. Now, even though I was still drinking, I removed that vision of myself as being an alcoholic. I started telling myself, no, I will overcome this. No, I'm sober. And literally, that started the change of a process for me, because what that did, that changed my mind, that changed my subconscious mind. And what it did, it allowed me to start looking for opportunities to be sober. I started reminding myself that I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And then what the subconscious brain does, it looks for little opportunities. And then you start feeling sober, you start looking sober, you start acting sober. Guess what? You get sober. I'm not recovering. I'm recovered. I've done it. I now see myself as a totally sober, successful person. And that's amazing. There wasn't a lightning bolt moment. In alcoholism, for me, there wasn't one incident that absolutely rock bottomed me. No, it was over a number of days, weeks, months that came. Now, that could be anything. It may be, you may be in a really unhappy situation in your work. But what you see yourself is as an unhappy person at work. You see yourself as somebody who can't get a decent job. You see yourself as somebody who can't go and change. Right? If you keep repeating that to your subconscious brain, to who you are identifying as, you are gonna keep getting those results. Now, it's very simple but not easy. I say that anything about motivation and mindset and mental health, I often say it's very simple but not easy. Right. So if you want to change how you see yourself at work and how you create a different job, you can't just wait for a moment. You've got to just start the thinking process. Shift how you think. Shift how you wake up in the morning. Instead of waking up and think, oh my God, I've got to go to this shit job again. Just work on, right, okay, great news. I'm awake. I'm really positive about that. Great opportunity. Right. I'm going to go to work today. I'm going to smile on the way there, and I'm going to go and do the best thing I can within this job I hate. Stop hating it. Stop using the word you hate it. I'm going to go and be good. But what I'm going to do is that in those moments where I think, oh, I hate this job, I'm going to think, but okay, what would I like to do? What job would I like to do? What would I like to become? Who would I like to be? And then I'm going to think of myself as being that person. Now, if you start doing that, then the universe, or whatever you want to call it, little opportunities will appear in front of you, whether you like to believe this or not. It's true, it's going to happen. And those opportunities something may fly across it, and maybe a promotion at work, or maybe an opportunity will come at work that if you were just in that dark place of, I hate this company, I hate this work, you're not going to see those. And certainly nobody's going to talk to you about them. But if you're bright and energized and alert, even in a job you don't like right now, different opportunities will come up to you. I could take that to relationship. I could take that to money making. I could take that to happiness. So what I'm saying is, instead of looking at these people around you or in your world or on TV or on social media who you think, oh, they've got it right, why is them and not me? It didn't just happen. And this is the simple, not easy bit. They worked at it. Whether you've seen that work or not, I guarantee you they will have worked at it. Now, somebody may look at me and think, well, it's all right for him. You know, he's obviously enjoyed doing the speaking. He's got his books, he's got all those things. That's okay for him. He doesn't understand. Let me tell you, a number of years ago, I was done. I was broke. Everything I'd lived and built and gone. Money, finance, reputation, everything was gone. And I could have carried on. Alcoholism was there. I could have carried on that route, seeing myself as that person. And I don't know where the results have got. But somehow or another, not through a rock bottom moment, not from that, but every day I just saw myself a little bit different. Every day I saw myself a little bit better. Every day I worked on my thoughts. Every day I got out and walked. Every day I got out and exercised. Because I realized it wasn't just going to happen. Nobody was going to come and save me. The only person who was going to save me was me. And the way I was going to save myself is every single day. If you want to look at super success, if you want to look at super happiness, if you want to look at people in great relationships, you can look at all the headlines and the fluffy stuff, but I guarantee you, if you are honest enough to yourself, and if you are brave enough and strong enough, you will look, it's that consistency. Every single day. It's not a moment, it's a million moments. But what happens is if you create one moment, You will then be driven or motivated, as we call it, to the next moment. And it doesn't take many 5, 10, 20 moments, 20 moments of discipline, 20 moments of real commitment. You will start enjoying it. You will start feeling it. It won't just be a thought, it will be a feeling. Remember when something really good happened to you, you know that feeling you had inside? You can create those moments yourself. You can create those moments of, yes, I'm getting somewhere. There will be bumps in the road. They will not be a straight line. But what you will eventually realize is that you are taking control. You are driving forward. You are overcoming a challenge you've had, addiction, unhappiness, all those things. You can take control. It's not easy, but it's simple. So that's it. Start with your thinking. Don't wait for a rock bottom. Don't wait for a lightning bolt moment. It's not coming. Well, a rock bottom could come. Well, let's try and avoid it. Don't look for it. Don't look for a lightning bolt moment. Don't look for, this video has anything, if it just triggers something for you, right? Don't then go, oh, that's it. Now, what you have to do following this, if it just gives you one little spark, don't just go away and look for another video for another spark. Go and do something. Go and do something you've not been doing now to move forward. Go and do something that's a commitment today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. Go and take control. Go and start changing how you see yourself. Come back to this video in 5 days' time. I don't care if you watch this video 100 times, if it just gives you a little spark, and then maybe watch another video. But make sure you are building consistency. That consistency might be, I'm going to be grateful for 3 things every morning. I'm going to exercise every day. I'm going to be positive about my job that I might not like every day. I'm going to think about things I want out of the next 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, every single day. Take commitment. Drive habit. And what you're doing there, you're creating new habits. You're creating new things in your life for you to go forward. That's it. Take control of your future by your thinking.